Well, here we go. Welcome into the channel. So, the government shutdown is going into about the 20th day, and it is upsetting a lot of people. It's affecting a lot of people, especially veterans right now. Many veterans um, checks are being cut. Not saying it's because of the government shutdown, but they can't get it resolved because of the government shutdown. They don't have enough people there to resolve that. So the backlog is getting longer and longer. And this is really hurting them as far as paying their bills and just making ends meet. Times are already hard enough. So the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs services are limited as thousands of employees have been furloughed during the ongoing government shutdown. That y'all already know that they've said that when it comes to the IRS, you know, taxes are going to be, your refunds are going to be late coming in. So the agency with the Veterans Affairs, which oversees health care and other benefits for veterans, is not operating as usual due to the lapse of federal funding. The shutdown is entering its 20th day, I guess, on tomorrow. So some VA services, including compensation and pension benefits, are not impacted. Other areas like transition program assistance have ceased during this shutdown. VA Secretary Doug Collins told Georgia radio station on October 10th that most of the affected services have to do with the agency's outreach efforts. And they're saying good news is we operate off of an advance appropriation, which means the hospitals, the clinics, the disability benefits, those kinds of things are already pre-funded. But yet the VA is cutting veterans checks. Okay. Let's go over to the next one because it's all tying in together. I hope y'all having a good Sunday. It's been raining off and on here. So not just the veterans, but their dependents and survivors are also being affected. They're saying here that computer problems are delaying monthly checks for college tuition, housing allowances paid to dependents of fully disabled veterans and survivors of service members who died in the line of duty. The education payments from the Department of Veterans Affairs, known as Chapter 35 benefits, are behind schedule due to the problems with new claims management systems. And according to the agency, with students who are missing their October payments, who need to check on the status of their assistance bill come due, cannot contact because the government shut down. So they can't get that money. And then this one lady, it happened to 3 people, but this one particular woman, they cut hers in half. Like they cut it in half. Hold on. Here we go. So a Navy veteran who said the VA cut her disability check in half says she never had gets fund restored. She hasn't gotten her funds restored. Sorry. A Georgia Navy veteran has had her disability benefits restored, but only after the news intervened. Jasmina Covington monthly disability check had been cut in half by the VA. Federal records show incorrectly indicated that she had been working in a Duluth shipping company. And so they said that she was making more than she was supposed to make, and they just cut her funds. Mind you, she had the company contact the VA with the letter saying she never worked here. So because government records incorrectly showed her earning more than $57,000 in 2023, a company that's 2 hours away from her now, West Rock confirmed in a letter to the VA that Covington was not an employee. Now, they didn't want to do anything about it, but as soon as the news got involved, then all of a sudden we can move things around and she can get her money back, because she was truly, truly struggling with that. I think I have a video of her. Hold on. Let's see. My daughter's waiting on me.
VA cut a local veteran's disability check because she was working a full-time job, but she says she's never even heard of the town where the job was and never worked there. Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray has reported on the same problem happening with other veterans. This evening, he is live in Duluth.
Yeah, Linda, this is the office where they say she was working, but she lives down in Warner Robins. We put her address in the GPS. It's a 2-hour, right now it's 2 hours and 20 minutes a bit ago, 2-hour journey just one way. And the company, they even sent this letter to the VA saying this woman never worked there.
I've already lost a vehicle.
Her monthly Department of Veterans Affairs benefit checks cut in half from $4,000 to $1,900. Georgia Navy veteran Yasmina Covington says she can't keep up with the bills.
Now I got to decide, am I going to buy groceries this month, or I'm going to keep the water and the lights on? Like, it's a constant battle.
The VA cut this formerly 100% disabled veterans benefits because government records show she earned $57,947 in 2023 at a packaging company called West Rock in Duluth, 117 miles from her Warner Robins home.
I've never been to Duluth. I've never met anybody from Duluth.
Covington even got the Human Resources Department of West Rock to send the VA this letter confirming she was not an employee. Channel 2 Action News investigates reported on the same thing happening this spring to other veterans.
It's hard to hold back tears, man. It's hard to hold back.
The VA told Roosevelt Smith his benefits were being cut for working at a diner he'd never heard of.
He said I didn't report my earnings. I'm like, I didn't generate any earnings.
Virginia Franklin was told she made 6 figures last year, but she hasn't worked since 2004. Both Smith and Franklin had their benefits restored after Channel 2 Action News got involved. Yasmina Covington has appealed the benefits cut, but so far gotten nowhere with getting this resolved.
I know I did nothing wrong, and others haven't done anything wrong. And now all of us are potentially at risk of losing the little bit that we do have, and it's not fair.
Well, like I just said, she has, in the updated report, they have now given her full amount every single month. But what do those people have in common, I wonder? Anyway, so that's it for today. I will see you guys in another video. Y'all definitely take care, stay safe. I have a few cooking videos coming out as well. I hope you guys watch. I really do hope you watch. And I will see y'all. Bye. Please hit that like, share, and comment. And keep preparing and stocking up, because we are all just 1, 2, maybe 3 checks from something like this happening to us, even though, you know, some of us are not veterans, but still we're working for companies. We don't know what these companies are going to do at the end of the day. And yes, I work for a company, and that company is Google, because Google owns YouTube. So I'll see y'all. Bye.